It's time to revisit the perfume tray.
I feel like I literally only did this about 5 minutes ago. Maybe not 5 minutes. That's an exaggeration. Maybe a day. Yeah, we need to change this up because I've worn these quite a bit, and that's good because it meant that I stuck to the tray, although I did add another one onto the tray during the week. This is Ormonde Jayne's Montabaco Cuba. I tend to wear this a lot to the gym or when I'm going outdoors, doing exercise outdoors. It's a really great one for that. So I did dig that one out during the week. But we also have Solar Blossom by MDCI. I didn't wear this one that much during this rotation. I think I wore it more in a previous rotation where I didn't actually have it on the tray, but I kept pulling it out of the cupboard and wearing it. Do I want to keep it? I feel like I want to keep it now that I just smelled it because it is beautiful. I'm going to keep it on there. Atelier Materi's Narcisse, Taiji and Nuit, Andalouse are going to have a little rest because I have been wearing them a lot. I am happy to report I did in fact wear Melodie de l'amour by Dusita Parfums. I said when I put it on the tray I wasn't sure if I was going to wear it because I tend to think I want to wear it and then I don't, and it's got this sort of almost mothball-y aspect to it, which sometimes I find off-putting, but I did wear it and I really enjoyed it. Trudon Absolu. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful orange blossom perfume, quite green, and it has that lovely medicinal aspect to it in the opening from what I consider to be a wintergreen note, although there's no wintergreen listed, but whatever's in here gives that vibe. I really, really like it. But it does settle into a beautiful, beautiful green, natural smelling orange blossom. It's great. But I have worn it a lot, so it's going to go... I don't think that's going to fit in there. All right. Narciso Musc Noir. I wore it a lot. I wore it a lot to bed. I tend to wear it to bed and I tend to wear it during the daytime, but then under other things. I tend to layer things over the top throughout the day because it's there. It does have a presence, but it is quite subtle at times. So, you know, as the day wears on, I might not smell it as much as I do in the morning, but it's a beautiful, beautiful perfume. So I am going to take it off the rotation, however, because there are other things I want to put in. Parisian Musc. I wore this a lot, actually, in the last couple of weeks. This is so good. This is definitely my favourite from the Matiere Premier line. I do have the tuberose one as well. What's that called? French Flower. And I've barely touched that bottle. But this one, I mean, it's a 100ml bottle, so it doesn't look like much of a dent, but it's a fair bit, especially because these perfumes are very strong. They're meant to be strong. They're designed to be strong. You know, he literally designed them so that you would leave a trail behind you as you walk down the street and you would have people asking you what you're wearing. I've never had anyone ask me what I'm wearing when I'm wearing this, but I smell wonderful when I wear this perfume. I'm hesitant to take it off the tray, actually. I kind of want to leave it on, but I'll put it to the side and then we'll see. Comete by Chanel. Thoroughly enjoyed wearing this. This and Date with a Dame, which is over there somewhere, is have been my two go-to fragrances that I wear for those really delicate, fluffy vibes that I find really, really comforting and that I'm really, really into at the moment. But I am going to take it off because I want to put another Chanel on the tray for next week. All right, so coming onto the tray, maybe I should bring you over here. The lighting is not great because I haven't brought my lights down and I'm being very lazy like last time. All right, so coming onto the tray is Paris by Chanel. Love this perfume. It does remind me a little bit of Gris Dior by Dior, but something in Gris Dior, I don't know if it's the patchouli or the rose itself, can be a little bit sharp to me. I still really love it, but this one is different. It's just different. And it's not as sharp in the opening. It's only an eau de toilette, but it does have a lot of presence and I just really love it. So that is Paris by Chanel. In addition to Chanel, I'm also feeling a little bit of Les Indemodables this week. This is Rose de Jamal and it's gorgeous, gorgeous rose, quite spicy as well, but not too peppery or anything. A little bit leathery perhaps. It is absolutely gorgeous and cannot wait to wear it. I haven't worn it in a while, so that is going on there. Another one that I haven't worn for quite some time is this one. This is Issara by Dusita Parfums. This is deceptive. It's sort of a bit ambery, but it's also got this like hay note in there, which is kind of dry, but really bright and uplifting. And I haven't worn it. I don't think I've worn this for about 2 years. So I'm really, really looking forward to wear. I'm just really in the mood for it at the moment. So I'm really looking forward to wearing it. I love this perfume. This was the first perfume by Dusita Parfums that I ever bought. Also going on the tray is one that I haven't worn very much yet. This is Tian by Frassaï. I have a few perfumes from Frassaï, Blondine, Tezendu, and Victoria, and this one is a very dark kind of tea scent, and I really like it. I always used to think I wasn't really into tea scents, and then I realised that most of my early perfume journey was wearing Bulgari tea fragrances. So clearly I do like tea fragrances, but this one feels more like a black tea to me, and I don't know if I've ever really been drawn to black tea in perfumery, but this one I really do rate, and I'm looking forward to wearing it because it is cold but not freezing at the moment, and I think it'll go very nicely. It'll be very comforting. I've also found in the last week or so that I've really been wanting to wear something irisy underneath other things. You know, I've been wearing a lot Date with a Dame, which is more musky, but I've just really been enjoying that musky, powdery feel in combination with other perfumes. But earlier this week, I dug out a sample of Iris Shot by Olfactive Studio. This is a really beautiful iris perfume, but I don't own a full bottle of it, and the sample is almost done. So in anticipation that I would want to wear some iris this week, I have dug out my bottle of Nuit by Santa Maria Novella. Love this perfume. It smells very floral. It's not that powdery necessarily as an iris. It smells kind of more waxy to me. I know other people have described it as a green iris. I don't know if I necessarily find it to be that green, but I really love green perfumes. So for me, on the scale of greenness, this is not that high up there. But for others, maybe that's not the case. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful iris perfume. And I usually do wear it with other things. It's not one, I do wear it on its own. And when I first bought it, I wore it on its own a lot. But these days, I tend to wear it with other things more. So what's that? 6-7 perfumes, including Parisian Musc. Maybe Parisian Musc can go away for a little bit. I tell you what else I wore last week was this oil by Jamal. It's the patchouli one. If you look up on their website, I'm pretty sure it's on here just as the patchouli oil. It is really, really good, and I wore it to work one day, and I tell you what, this thing, I could smell it all day long. It was quite strong. It doesn't smell just like patchouli though. It's like a patchouli amber. So it's got this ambery base. It's kind of sweet, and yeah, it's actually really, really nice. And I just wore it on its own to work. I did take something else, I think, that I thought I might spritz on over the top. But when I put this on, it was quite strong. And I thought, I won't spritz anything on yet. I'll wait until this sort of dies down a bit and then I'll put something else on. And I didn't. All day I did not, because all I could smell was this until I had a shower that evening. It's so strong. So if anyone wants something that lasts all day, and you like ambery and patchouli type tones, then this is one worth checking out, definitely, and it's not that expensive. Okay, so now I need to pick something out of my travel sizes. Let's have a look here. We've got Vanille Leather by BDK. What do I feel like wearing? What have we got here? We've got Rose, Orange Blossom, Rose, Tea, Iris, Ambery, Hay. I feel like I want to wear a Profumum Roma, but do I want to wear Tundra or do I want to wear this new one that I bought when we were in Italy, when we were in Milan earlier this year. This is Gioisa or Gioisa. I'm not sure quite how you say it. And it's very, very, very sweet. But on the day that I sprayed it on, it was quite cold. And I don't know, there was something about it on the day. But I'm not going to lie, I've kind of struggled to wear it since I've been home because it's just not as cold here, I don't think. And also because it is very sweet. So I'm just going to put it on the tray, see how it goes, give it a wear, give it some time, and just see if I can make it work. So that is my travel size that's going on the tray for this week. That is my tray for this week. We've got quite a bit of florals going on, some amber and a little bit of sweet vanilla. And I also need to water my plant quite desperately because she's looking thirsty. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I am going to try and do these more regularly. So if you are liking them, please let me know. And hopefully you don't mind the vertical format. It's just so much easier to film on my phone when I'm downstairs rather than lugging all of my camera equipment down here. Have a great week, everyone.